Welcome to Hemp Barons. We have another really exciting show today with our guest David Seber from Hemp Shield. Since the passing of the Farm Bill at the end of 2018, many of the established industries are starting to look over their shoulder because hemp is likely to change or replace many of the products that haven't changed in decades. Hemp Shield is certainly changing the way we stain wood. It's made with hemp oil, which penetrates deeper into the wood. It's odor-free and goes on faster and lasts longer. I'm Dan Humiston. Let's join the conversation I had with David Seber from Hemp Shield. Hey, David. Welcome to Hemp Barons.
Thank you.
You know, it's overwhelming, all of the mainstream products that we take for granted because they've been around and really haven't changed. And now they're new and better because they're made with hemp. Your product, deck sealers and wood finishers, that's been around forever. But now by developing with hemp oil, Hemp Shield's sort of reinventing this whole category. Let's start off to talk about some of the problems. What are some of the problems that are associated with the non-hemp oil-based wood sealers?
Well, first of all, half of the ones that are out there are still using petrochemical solvents. Okay, and they're poisonous, and they're due to come off the market very soon. The rest of the products out there are not very efficient. With very few exceptions, they tend to be very expensive. The issue is that there's quote unquote a big five that basically control the paint and coatings markets in the world. For example, one of them is Thompson's Water Seal. And they control the market by having massive advertising resources, even though their products are not very good. And you are right. I want to say that the basis of the revolutionariness of Hemp Shield is the hemp seed oil, which we found the molecules of which are smaller than all the other oils used in coatings. So it not only penetrates the wood, it causes a synergy with all the other modern components.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we'll get into that in a second. Yeah, when you were saying that about all the chemicals in wood sealer, I know from experience, whenever I've sealed anything, the fumes just give you a headache. It can't be good for you.
No, it isn't. By the way, Hemp Shield has no air pollutants whatsoever. There are no fumes.
Oh, my gosh. Well, tell me the journey that got you to invent Hemp Shield. Like, how did you come up with this idea?
I have been working in the area of industrial hemp building materials for 25 years. And 12 years ago, I seriously hurt my back. And I had to do physical therapy for many, many months and joined this pool. And I became friends with this guy who we didn't even know each other's name for over a year. And at one point, we were talking about how bad business was, and I asked him what he did, and he told me he was the research director for the largest paint company in the Pacific Northwest, which is right here in town. So I told him who I was and what I did, and he agreed if I would supply him with the raw material that we would develop this together. And he is a world-class paint chemist who has accumulated over the last 30 years all these incredible concepts and ideas on formulating paints. He saved up all the good ones to put into Hemp Shield.
Oh my gosh. I watched the YouTube video, which our listeners should take a minute to watch if you have a chance. You've done a ton of testing on this product. It's not like...
Absolutely. The main testing that's used on stains is called advanced weatherization. And the way it works is they have this closed cabinet. It's got ultraviolet light on it 24 hours a day. Half the time it's wet heat, half the time it's cold. Under these circumstances, the tests normally last for 1,000 hours. Thompson's, which is the most popular one out there, was gone less than 100 hours. Cabot's, which is considered the gold standard in the industry, was a little less than 300 hours. Hemp Shield was still there at 1,000 hours.
We have no idea how long it'll last.
The truth of it is we designed it for 3.5 years, but many people are getting more. Also, it is true that a deck is the hardest thing to seal. Think about it, it's horizontal in the weather, furniture, dogs, it's all that stuff. We designed it to be basically 3.5 years, which is 3 times longer than anybody else. And because Hemp Shield is designed as a one-coat application, when you take labor and everything else into account, it's probably one of the cheaper ones on the market, but we don't sell it that way. We sell it as the best because it is the best.
Well, think about that. If I have to seal my deck once every 3 years versus once every year, once in a year and a half, right there I'm ahead of the game. If I don't get a headache because it doesn't have all the fumes and everything else, I'm way ahead of the game. This, like I said,
and it's only one coat, and it's 3 times the coverage of all the other products that are out there.
Yeah, so I probably end up using less in the long run. Like I said at the beginning, this is another product that utilizes hemp oil that makes a type of products that we all know about, but makes it better and it's great. Well, let's talk about your plan with Hemp Shield. How do you get this out to market? How do we get this into Home Depot and Lowe's, and how do you do that?
Well, the truth of it is that I did approach the big box guys, including Amazon, and I backed off on them a little bit because they tend to be very arrogant for how they deal with their suppliers. If you don't have a well-developed distribution system already, they become dictatorial. We do have a website. That's the way that we plan to sell it. Hemp Shield is made so that there's a great deal of profit margin to be able to accommodate a rep, a distributor, and a dealer.
So right now, the people can buy it online on your website. You're looking for sales reps, and there's opportunities for sales reps with this product.
We also now have a national franchisee for the country of Canada. It's called the Caillou Company.
So are you raising any money?
I am trying to actually get the company acquired.
Okay.
And the reason why is because I'm about to turn 71. I've had a bunch of sickness and stuff for a couple of years, and it's time for it to get some new blood.
Well, there's a real opportunity for a budding entrepreneur out there or an existing organization that wants to acquire this product.
What they have to understand is that while we do have hemp oil in it, it's a building material. That's the experience I need, not cannabis experience. I should go on to say we have 3 product lines. We have Hemp Shield Wood Finish and Deck Sealer. Then we have Hemp Shield Log Home Treatment. We also have a product line but it's like a Minwax for interiors and floors.
Those will all fall under the Hemp Shield umbrella of products.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, like I said, we've been speaking with David Seber, the president and CEO of Hemp Shield, and we will have all of their information on our website. David, thanks for being on the show today.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad that we got to speak with each other.
Yeah, me too. Me too. This is one more exciting hemp product that you wouldn't think about, but it's going to change the world. It's going to change the world.
Yes. Thank you, my friend.
Well, good luck.